One of the key issues when you're on a big personal journey is the people that you have around you. And those people can either propel you forward or up, or they can really, really hold you down. And you really have to pay attention to who you have around you because of this. And oftentimes the people you have around you will be your friends, or friends, depends. And a big question that a lot of people often have is whether they should cut out their friends and go on a big personal journey. So when you go on a big personal journey, like in self-improvement, one of the big questions is whether you should cut out your friends or still stay with them. And the reason why people ask this is because the people around you have a massive effect on your life. They can either really help you out and make you improve yourself, or help you improve yourself, or really, really hold you back. And I'm going to tell you my opinion on this topic. So I think this really depends on the stage that you're at. For context, I'm going to be speaking solely on self-improvement because that's what I'm most familiar with. But I think this is applicable to any sort of life journey that you're taking that is or can be very lonely, and that is sort of a requirement. But I'm going to talk about self-improvement. So before you actually apply things, normally in self-improvement, you have a learning phase. And in this learning phase, you see some videos, you read some books, and you're just sort of being introduced to the world of self-improvement, right? To the topics, to what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And it's sort of a very passive phase in your journey. And in my opinion, at this time, you really should not cut out your friends unless they are very damaging. Like they want to, go out and do drugs or drink alcohol every single day. Except from those really extreme situations, I don't think you should cut out your friends. Now, after that, if you're serious about self-improvement, you get into the implementation stage. And this is where you use what you've learned and you actually implement it to improve. Now, at this stage, you will naturally need to sacrifice a lot of things because you go from just watching a few videos like everyone else does, right? Everyone watches YouTube. You just watch different stuff, to actually holding back from those habits and starting implementing good habits that a lot of people don't do, like meditation, working out, journaling, and things of that nature. Now, since you're implementing these habits, your friends will notice it, and depending on the type of person, they might look down on you because of it. And if they do, they will probably criticize you for it. And if they do, then they'll feel pretty bad about doing the thing that you should be doing anyways. And at this stage, I think you have friends to cut out. If talking to them doesn't work. Now, a lot of people maybe won't agree with me, but I think cutting out friends is last resort. It really is. Because people are complex, man. They're not that simple, It's not like a friend that isn't the best and criticizes you really wants to see you just fall down and never accomplish anything. Maybe they just had a bad day, It's as simple as that. So really communicate with them and see why they're saying those things. Do they actually believe in them? Do they want the best for you? And if not, after a lot of communication, then last resort comes and yes, you cut them out. And that's okay to do, all right? A lot of people cut out people. It just comes naturally. They don't actively do it. But how many people have you seen stop talking to their friends or stop talking to a girl? That's basically what cutting out people is. It's just not an active thing. They don't say, oh, it's over. It just sort of naturally turns into that. So by cutting out friends that are not good for you, or friends, you're just doing something that would have happened anyways. You're just doing it earlier, for your sake, and for the sake of the friendship as well. Now you have those friends, but then you have friends that actually adapt, right? And these are rare, man, and I'm not gonna lie to you and say these are common. And these types of friends really want to see you do amazing in life, and they will adapt your lifestyle. If you're a good communicator and you just say, look, listen, this is how I'm living now, this is what I'm going after. If you don't like it, that's fine, I completely understand, but this is my journey and this is what I'm doing. And those types of friends will say, oh, all right, man, it's not, they're not going to lie and say, oh, I'm happy to see you spend less time with us, but I understand, you're on your journey. And please keep those friends with you. Really do. Do not cut these people out, because they are rare, man. Very, very rare. And you need those people around you. You really do. And a lot of people say, well, how do I find these friends? How do I distinguish one from the other? And a good way to see is simply how you behave around them. How do you feel around them, right? When you're spending time with friends, do they push you to do good habits? Do they push you to do bad habits? Do you feel good around them? Do you feel bad? Do you feel shame? Do you feel proud? Look at these emotions, see which ones you feel, and look at your actions as well. What do you do when you're with them, you know? Do you eat a bunch of junk food and watch YouTube until it's 2 a.m.? Or do you exercise, eat healthy, and go and explore nature? You know, these types of different scenarios will really help you out to differentiate from the type of people that are having an impact on you in your life. The people that bring out the best in you, if you show that you actually care about them as well, and you show your journey, something very, very good might happen, which is they hop on their journey as well, and they take your advice. And now you're both on self-improvement, following possibly similar, if not identical habits. And each one of you obviously has their individual purpose, but now you have common interests, a mutual goal. And now another topic that I would talk about is you have two things together. You have your work, which is your purpose, and you have friendship. And if you have friends like that, that actually also hop on self-improvement, now you have both. And that's an amazing thing to have, and you will not have that with friends that do not want the best for you. You'll have your purpose, and then you have time to spend with them completely separate from it, because they do not care about your purpose at all. So assess what friends you have, the type of people around you, and then see, okay, do they make me better? Do they make me worse? Should I stick with them or leave them? And then make your assessment. And no one can do this for you. It's completely on you. And it's a risk, but a good life comes with risks. That's just how it is. Thanks for watching. Strive for progress, not perfection.